Welcome to Farming Aid.
America's beef industry has long been shaped by Angus cattle, a breed that earned its reputation through consistency, marbling, and marketing power. For decades, Angus symbolized quality beef in the minds of consumers and ranchers alike. But agriculture never stands still. Climate pressure, rising feed costs, land constraints, and changing consumer expectations are quietly reshaping what success looks like on modern American ranches. Across the country, producers are experimenting, adapting, and in many cases moving beyond Angus. What is emerging is not a rejection of tradition, but an evolution. At the center of this shift are several European cattle breeds that were once considered niche or regional, yet are now proving themselves as serious contenders in America's next food revolution. This revolution is not loud or flashy. It is happening pasture by pasture, breeding season by breeding season. Ranchers are discovering that some European breeds bring advantages Angus cannot always match in today's conditions. These advantages include better feed efficiency, stronger maternal traits, resilience to weather extremes, and carcass qualities that meet modern market demands without relying on heavy inputs. In this video, we'll explore how these three European breeds are quietly leading America's next food revolution. One of the European breeds at the heart of this transformation is Limousin. Originating in the rugged Limousin and Marche regions of France, this breed was shaped by centuries of scarce forage and hard terrain. That background matters. Limousin cattle evolved to convert grass into muscle with remarkable efficiency, producing lean, high-yielding carcasses with minimal waste. When Limousin genetics first entered the United States in the late 20th century, they were often crossed with Angus to improve yield grades. Over time, however, ranchers began to realize that purebred and high-percentage Limousin cattle could stand on their own. What sets Limousin apart in today's beef landscape is efficiency. Feed costs are one of the largest expenses in cattle production, and Limousin cattle consistently demonstrate lower feed intake per pound of gain compared to many traditional British breeds. In a world where grain prices fluctuate and pasture quality is increasingly unpredictable, this efficiency is not just attractive, it is essential. Limousin cattle also excel in muscle expression, leading to higher dressing percentages. This means ranchers can send fewer animals to market while maintaining or even increasing total beef output. Beyond numbers, Limousin cattle offer durability. Their strong feet and legs allow them to perform well in extensive grazing systems. From the Midwest to the High Plains. Their adaptability has made them popular in both grass-fed and conventional operations. While early criticism focused on temperament and leanness, decades of selective breeding in the United States have largely addressed those concerns. Modern Limousin cattle are calmer, easier to handle, and capable of producing beef that meets tenderness expectations when managed properly. Another European breed reshaping American beef production is Gelbvieh. Developed in Bavaria, Germany, Gelbvieh cattle were designed from the beginning as a dual-purpose breed, emphasizing fertility, growth, and maternal strength. These traits translate exceptionally well to modern American ranching, especially in systems where replacement females are kept and longevity matters. While Angus has long been praised for calving ease and carcass quality, Gelbvieh often outperforms it in reproductive efficiency. Fertility is an underrated driver of profitability. A cow that calves every year without issue and raises a strong calf until weaning is the backbone of any successful operation. Gelbvieh cows are known for early puberty, high conception rates, and strong mothering instincts. They produce ample milk without sacrificing body condition, which allows calves to wean heavier even under moderate forage conditions. In regions facing drought or inconsistent rainfall, this balance becomes critical. Gelbvieh cattle also grow fast. Their growth curve allows calves to reach market weights efficiently, whether they are finished on grass or grain. This flexibility is appealing in a beef market that is becoming more segmented, with demand for grass-fed, natural, and conventional beef all existing side by side. Ranchers using Gelbvieh genetics often find they can adapt their marketing strategy without changing their herd foundation. What truly positions Gelbvieh as a challenger to Angus is its role in crossbreeding systems. Gelbvieh brings heterosis benefits that can improve weaning weights, fertility, and overall herd resilience. In many commercial herds, Gelbvieh-influenced cattle are quietly replacing Angus-based cows simply because they last longer, breed back more reliably, and produce heavier calves over their lifetime. The third European breed gaining serious ground in America's evolving beef sector is Charolais. Originating in central France, Charolais cattle are instantly recognizable by their large frame and muscular build. For years, Charolais were primarily used as terminal sires, valued for their ability to produce fast-growing calves with excellent carcass yield. Today, their role is expanding as producers seek more efficient ways to produce beef at scale. Charolais cattle thrive in systems where growth and efficiency matter most. Their calves gain weight rapidly, often outperforming Angus calves in average daily gain. This rapid growth allows producers to shorten finishing periods, reducing feed costs and time to market. In a high-interest, high-cost environment, speed matters. Getting animals to market sooner can significantly improve cash flow and reduce exposure to market volatility. Another advantage of Charolais cattle lies in their adaptability. Despite their size, they perform well across a wide range of climates, from northern states with harsh winters to southern regions with heat and humidity. Modern Charolais breeding has focused heavily on improving calving ease, making them more suitable for use on a wider range of cows than in the past. This shift has allowed more producers to integrate Charolais genetics without sacrificing herd management simplicity. From a meat quality perspective, Charolais beef offers consistency and yield. While Angus built its reputation on marbling, today's market increasingly values lean protein and portion control. Charolais carcasses and retailers seeking efficiency. When crossed with other breeds, Charolais genetics can enhance both growth and carcass traits, creating cattle that meet modern consumer expectations without excessive fat. What unites Limousin, Gelbvieh, and Charolais in America's next food revolution is not just performance, but alignment with the realities of modern agriculture. Land is more expensive. Labor is harder to find. Weather is less predictable. Consumers want transparency, sustainability, and value. These European breeds were forged in environments where efficiency and resilience were not optional. Those same qualities are now driving their adoption in the United States. Replacing Angus does not mean erasing it from the landscape. Angus remains a powerful breed with undeniable strengths. But the idea that one breed can dominate indefinitely is fading. Ranchers are becoming more data-driven, tracking feed conversion, fertility, longevity, and net returns rather than relying solely on brand recognition. In that data, European breeds are proving their worth. This shift also reflects a broader change in how Americans think about food. Beef is no longer just a commodity. It is part of conversations about sustainability, animal welfare, and climate impact. Breeds that can produce more beef with fewer resources naturally gain attention. Limousin's feed efficiency, Gelbvieh's reproductive strength, and Charolais' rapid growth all contribute to a system that uses land, water, and feed more effectively. There is also a cultural element at play. Younger ranchers are more open to experimentation. They are willing to challenge inherited assumptions and try genetics that better fit their goals. Many of them are balancing off farm jobs, smaller land bases, and tighter margins. For these producers, cattle must work harder. European breeds offer tools rather than traditions, and that distinction matters. As this transformation continues, the American beef industry is likely to become more diverse, not less. Herds will be built with intention, blending genetics to match environment and market. In that future, Angus will still have a place, but it will share the stage with breeds that were once considered outsiders. Limousin, Gelbvieh, and Charolais are not trends. They are responses to real challenges. America's next food revolution is not about abandoning the past. It is about learning from it and applying those lessons to a changing world. European cattle breeds that survived centuries of pressure are now helping American ranchers navigate uncertainty. They are reshaping herds, redefining efficiency, and quietly changing what beef production looks like today. In the fields and feedlots where decisions are made one calf at a time, this revolution is already underway. The rise of Limousin, Gelbvieh, and Charolais in American herds shows that the beef industry is evolving to meet modern challenges. These European breeds bring efficiency, growth, and resilience that help ranchers adapt to changing climates, rising costs, and consumer demands for quality beef. While Angus will always have a place in America's pastures, these breeds are proving that there are smarter, more sustainable ways to raise cattle today. The future of American beef isn't about replacing tradition, it's about building stronger, more adaptable herds. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the next wave of cattle breeds, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the changing world of farming.